Good evening, everyone. The time here is 8 o'clock in the evening, Brisbane, Australian Standard Time. Today is May the 10th. I just finished talking to fake buyers on the group, and I know this Joker buyer, and he is in Sierra Leone right now. And the broker from Nigeria, he created the group chat. When I check the profile of the fake buyer, I know him since 2 years, and he is in Sierra Leone. And I told this broker from Nigeria, and I told him I know this guy. He's a Filipino, and he's from California. He traveled many countries. He went to Ghana. He didn't get the gold, and now he is now in Sierra Leone. I turned him down. Why I turned him down? What a waste of time. We don't entertain buyers already on the ground. We only entertain the buyer when the buyer is fully invited. Meaning to say, when we invite you, you are a true buyer. And before we invite you, you already know Wilhelmina. This gentleman is a Filipino. I don't want to mention his name so that he would not embarrass, because this is live. And he was talking to me since 2 years. And he's asking cost insurance and freight only. And I told him, you're a Filipino, you live in the United States. Do you think that the product will be given to you without any payment? And this is the world asset? And I rejected him 2 years ago. Now he's in Sierra Leone. He couldn't get the gold. And someone created, a broker, an agent from Nigeria, created a group chat. And when I checked the profile, I know this guy. He's a Filipino. Yeah. He's a Chinese Filipino. So I rejected him and I told him I'm not interested. Let him find gold in Sierra Leone. Because a real seller would not deal anybody of you if you are on the ground. Meaning to say you are window shopping. He was being invited by someone else. Maybe he didn't get the gold. That's why he's looking for another backup. Now, Mr. International Buyer, if you're watching Wilhelmina, you need to be transparent. Because I'm the only person who put everything online. And most of the fake buyers are hiding his face or her face. Why? You're scared to be identified. And if any one of the buyer's agent come to Wilhelmina without introducing himself, to me, you're not a buyer's agent. You're just fishing around. Right. There is no fish on WhatsApp. This is the world asset you're buying. So many inquiries, so many messages. And please, may I educate to all of you guys, whoever you are, whether you are a buyer or buyer's agent, do not say hello, because it's really annoyed me and very rude. You know that you know Wilhelmina. You went to my YouTube channel. You know who am I. And you went to Facebook. You know who am I. You should learn how to introduce yourself. If you don't know how to introduce yourself and you're going to say, hi, hello, my name is not hi. My name is Wilhelmina Ford. So that is the reason why you fail, because you don't know how to introduce yourself. I'm going to teach you for a while. You are just applying for a job. And you have a resume. You prepare a resume. And you're going to send your resume to a company because you want to apply for a job. Buying gold, exactly the same. You are applying to buy this precious mineral. This is the world asset you're buying. This is not bread you're buying. This is not potato you're buying. Even potato, there is a value. This is the world asset you're buying. That is the reason why you were being stranded in Mali, Ghana, Sierra Leone, Conakry. That's the reason. You were being stranded in Nairobi. You were being stranded in Tanzania. You were being stranded in Kampala. Every day I receive a sad stories. I am not here to listen to your sad stories. I am not. You're the one who created your sad stories. You're the one. And most of you guys, you know Wilhelmina. Last night I have interview last night. A long discussion. Husband and wife went to Sierra Leone, went to Mali, went to Ghana, went to Conakry. Failure. Mhm. So, Mr. Buyer, if you're watching Wilhelmina, you should understand that you're a gold trader. And we are now on the internet. You have Wi-Fi, you have phone, right? You can search supply, you can go on YouTube, you can search gold. Africa is the main source of supply. I've been to Africa. Last year, I was in Africa. I brought the buyer. Yes, Mr. Buyer, this video is for you. Listen to this video properly from the beginning to the end. Click below, subscribe. There's a saying, show more, read the full corporate offer. Impossible you would not understand. Impossible. If you don't understand, meaning to say you are just a joker. I call you joker. Why? You're not paying attention. You're roaming around and roaming around from broker to broker. Most of you guys come to Wilhelmina. I am not here to hear your sad stories. I am here to sell. I promote Africa. Why? The buyer tarnish Africa and the seller as well tarnish Africa. Both buyers and seller. You're gonna say, oh, Africa is is a scam. Yes, you're one of the scammer as well, Mr. Buyer. Why? You're looking for cheap price. Don't you know today the price of gold? I'm going to go to the world market. Okay, just a moment. Okay, the price today is the 220.20 per ounce. This is the world market, and you are buying unrefined. This 64,958 is refined. You are buying unrefined, which is called Doribar 22 plus. The purity is from 96, 97, 98. So it varies from bar to bar. Even 96, you can refine it into gold volume 99.99. So don't be confused. Because I've been to Dubai, I know even 92% the refinery or jewelry manufacturer can even refine into gold volume. According to the jewelry manufacturer, they have to put a little bit of lead to become stronger because if it's pure gold, it will break. So still there is a pure gold on that 99.99. So don't be confused because I'm educating you at the same time, Mr. Buyer. Now our selling price is 59,540 on 22 carats. It means we're selling 8% out of 64,958.28. Less 8% equals 59,540. And you're going to say, oh, too expensive. Well, you're buying expensive items. And then you travel to Africa. What happened? This Filipino Chinese, he live in America. He's an American citizen. He is right now in Sierra Leone. He couldn't get the gold because no seller will deal. You can deal with the local seller, right? They offer you undervalue, but how are you going to take the gold out of the country? How? If there was no receipt of payment to reflect the inflows. Without the inflows, the government in Sierra Leone would not even give you certificate of clearance. Right. Now, Mr. Buyer, the full corporate offer is very extensive. If you're watching Wilhelmina, don't rush. Take time. Because you're buying $500,000 here. You're not buying potato here. I want you to feel, I want you to understand, is this for you or not? I know you're window shopping just like this Filipino Chinese. Just like this Indian always traveling to Africa. This Indian, he has a company in Ghana. He said to me that in Ghana, the government changed. Before they're gonna export the gold, you have to deposit that to the government 20% of the gold. I wasn't aware of that because when I was in Ghana 2011, it's completely different. So most of the buyer, they come to Ghana thinking they can get the gold. There is gold in Ghana, but you would never get gold CIF. There are 14 refineries in Ghana. They are looking for gold. If you are a seller in Ghana, don't abuse the system. Don't deceive the buyer. Bring your gold to refinery. Refinery is buying less 2%. Now, Mr. Buyer, why we give you a discount? We want you to make money. Fair, we are fair is fair. You buy from us directly from the miners. My seller produce gold and diamond. We understand that you buy and sell, you want to get the profit, right? That is the reason why we give you 8%. But however, if you convince Wilhelmina, I might consider to give you a little bit more of 8%. Why? Because I'm going to charge you my services. I am not here to teach you. I am here to sell. That is why I put everything on my platform on YouTube and on Facebook. Don't be excited, Mr. Buyer, because to me, I'm not excited to entertain you. Read first, digest it, whether you are able to afford to pay, because you are buying 500,000 already. There is a minimum. We don't sell 1 kilo, 2 kilos. We don't. If you're trying to buy 1 kilo, 2 kilos, keep your money. Save that and put that into the term deposit. And then the term deposit will give you 3% a year. In gold business, your profit is substantial. A year, you will get the profit of 85% profit a year. Because when you continuous buying, increase your profit, yes. But on the small quantity, your profit is just minimal. You must remember you are a gold trader. You buy and sell, you resell it to the jewelry manufacturer. The jewelry manufacturer will buy from you, Mr. Gold Trader. We are buying wholesale here. We are selling wholesale. And then you bring it to your destination, you resell it to your own customer. It's none of our business. It is your business. So I hope you understand, Mr. Buyer. Again, listen to this video whether really you are really a buyer. You're gonna say, "Oh, Wilhelmina is very tough." Yes, I am, because you are going to cheat yourself. You don't need to cheat yourself, and the seller will cheat you as well. Why? Especially if you keep on bargaining and bargaining and bargaining. Yeah. Once the money received by the seller, he doesn't care. To me, I do care, Mr. Buyer. I do. That is the reason why I have to interview you. Now, I just rejected this Filipino Chinese. He knows me. When I look at his profile, I said to this gentleman, a broker from Nigeria, I know this guy. Tell that guy in Sierra Leone, he is in Sierra Leone. Tell him good luck. Tell him that Wilhelmina knows you. I exit. You must remember, Mr. Buyer, before you come to Wilhelmina, you have to read the full corporate offer so that you will not be rejected. People doesn't like Wilhelmina, that, oh, Wilhelmina is a scammer. I don't know how much I scam you guys. You are one of the scammer. Why? You're asking cheap price. Do you understand what is the meaning of scam? Means you deceive yourself, you lie. I don't lie. I am here. If I am a scammer, do you think I'm gonna hide my face? No, I'm not hiding my face. I am here telling the world that Africa is the main source of gold and diamond, bauxite, emerald, etc., etc. Yeah. Why Russian and Canadian or Chinese and Australian are there in Africa? They are investing in Africa. Why Italian group of companies in Mali? Why Australian mining company is in Mali, in Conakry, in Sierra Leone? They are looking for precious mineral. Australia have gold, but you will never get gold here. You never buy gold here because the gold is intended for the bank. We have the gold here in Western Australia. Once the gold has been refined into gold bullion, you can buy that in Mint Refinery, 1.5% discount. That is the reason why you travel to Africa in order to get the precious materials. You get 8%, and then when you resell it, You get the profit. You buy gold in Australia, you bring your checkbook. It's none of my business because I don't deal gold in Australia. It's very hard. Why the richest woman in Australia, her company is in Africa, this richest woman, she has gold mines. She's very rich in Western Australia. Why she is in Africa expanding her business? Precious mineral is the most important. Precious mineral is the world asset. This lady in Western Australia, she is the most richest woman in Australia. Why she is in Africa? Her company. Why? Because there is gold. There is an asset in Africa. Africa is the main source. Right. When you are an investor in Africa, the government will give you tax incentive. But you are a gold trader, the government will not give you tax incentive. You have to pay the gold plus value added tax. That is normal. Here in Australia, our value added tax called government sales tax is 10%. Why are you evading taxes? You have to place an order based on your LOI, letter of interest. There, Wilhelmina, I watch your YouTube, I watch your platform on Facebook. I hereby apply to purchase. I am the buyer. So you put that onto your company letterhead. The character you're looking for, the purity you're looking for, the mode of payment is F.O.B, not CIF, not SBLC, not a block fund. If you're asking CIF, your letter of interest or LOI would be on the willing bin because I already mentioned that this is F.O.B. Right. You have to send me a copy of your business registration after you read the full corporate offer on every video. Right. The full corporate offer is already on this video. After you read, then you come for conference, you send me your business registration, a copy of your business registration, a copy of your importation license, a copy of your passport, a copy of your bank statement that you have $500,000 or $1 million. Without that, I wouldn't believe it. You already saw Wilhelmina, just like this Chinese Filipino. He was talking to me 2 years ago. Until now, he's been running around, running around. Suddenly, bingo. I know because I look at his profile. I know this guy. I rejected. There was an Indian as well. He knows me. He went behind my back. What happened? His gold is stranded in Accra airport. He carried the gold. The documentation is not perfectly done. Mr. Buyer, you don't need to keep running around, running around. We are now in the global village. You can window shop, you can shop around through the internet. YouTube is the best site, the best, and Facebook is the best advertising site. We advertise. I'm not running around to chase you. We tell the world that we are here to supply you if you are a real buyer. Okay? Mr. Buyer, don't blame us. You blame yourself. Why you were being scammed? I refrain using scam. You were being deceived because you're looking for cheap price. The seller will give you undervalue. Believe me. He can offer you 35. He can offer you 48. What's out? That is only to tease you. Right. When you buy this precious mineral, there is a lot of export documentation that you need. The export documentation that you need is in front of you. You as the buyer to convince us, the requirement is also in front of you. You just follow it. I can guarantee you will get what you are looking for. And I need to accompany you. Don't travel with no invitation. Don't travel without Wilhelmina. Why? Wilhelmina is your business facilitator. It doesn't matter if he is my seller or not. African is very hard to deal with. That is the reason why you fail. Because African, he can deny you when you are on the ground. It doesn't matter if he invited you. He can deny you. Yeah. But if I'm with you, I am going to assist you, and if there is an issue, I'm going to find a backup. But I do charge my services. I do. My services is not for free. I've given you a knowledge worth $1 million. But when I travel, it's no longer for free. And don't come to Wilhelmina to ask me to teach you because I don't teach. Just read. You're a gold trader. Read it, whether you qualified or not. Those joker broker, you're gonna say, Wilhelmina, teach me. Please, I am not a university. I am here to sell the production of my seller. We have the gold, we have the diamond. Where? We have gold in Mali. Where? We have gold in Conakry. Where? We have gold in Sierra Leone. I handle 3 countries, Mali, Conakry, and Sierra Leone only. So you must understand, Mr. Buyer, the price of gold, it fluctuates. Now I'm going back to the price of gold because every half an hour, the price of gold changes. Just bear with me. Okay. Now, the price of gold is at 20,031.65 per ounce. Use your calculator. Multiply that at 32.15. I'm not going to give you food that you don't know how to use your spoon and fork. This is business logic. When I handle the seller, Mr. Buyer, the seller didn't even teach me. That is the reason why they hired me, because I've been in marketing for 36 years. I used to be in real estate. I already retired. I only handle I handle Africa because I believe that Africa is fertile. I believe that Africa has a huge resources. How are you able to get this huge precious mineral, Mr. Buyer? Through us. Wilhelmina is with you. Don't cut corner. Do not. Okay? Mr. Buyer, if you're from Dubai, there is an MS Logistic. They have an office in Dubai. They have a branch in Mali. They have a branch in Conakry. My seller have his own logistic shipping in-house. But you have to choose. Tell me, Wilhelmina, please assist me. Yeah, I can assist you. Yeah. I'm charging you, Mr. Buyer, of $20,000 to cover my travel cost. You're going to say, oh, too expensive. Well, you're buying expensive item. The $20,000 is peanuts. It's really peanuts. When you resell the gold, list 2% to your customer, you get handsome profit. I will make you rich once you convince us. Because I know my seller. I've been to the office. I know my seller. I was in Sierra Leone. I was in Mali. I was in Conakry. I can guarantee you, if you're a real buyer, you will get what you're buying for. Thank you very much, Mr. Buyer. Click below, subscribe. It says, Schumer, read. Read, 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 read. You're going to say, well, Amina, why should I pay taxes? That is normal. In your country, when you buy groceries plus VAT, this is precious mineral plus VAT. You have to pay the gold plus VAT. In your country, you buy anything plus VAT. Here in Australia, we buy anything plus government sales tax. We don't have any complaint. Right, to pay the bills plus government sales tax. My phone bills plus government sales tax. To buy groceries plus government sales tax. Buying gold, exactly the same. You have to pay valued added tax. You're going to say, well, Amina, how much is the tax in Mali? Read. It's already in front of you. Well, Amina, how much is the tax in Sierra Leone? Read again. It's in front of you. Well, Amina, how much is the tax in Conakry? Read. It's already in front of you. Don't come until you understand. Okay? This is very extensive procedure. I expand it. You talk to other seller. The seller doesn't care for you. I do care for you, Mr. Buyer. Right? Because this is real business. You are using my services. I am your business facilitator. At the same time, I'm the seller's marketing consultant and mandate. My position is very important to your business. Thank you very much. Have a pleasant good evening.